going on, fellow Autobots and Decepticons? Welcome back to Rollout Nation, and welcome back to a TF5 theory. That's right, we're here to do a TF5 theory. Now, before we get down to this TF5 theory, I just want to mention something that I apparently forgot to talk about 3 months ago, and I can't believe I forgot to talk about this. There was a casting that happened, and I apparently did not hear of it, and TF5, Cybertron.com, and TFormers.com apparently forgot to talk about it as well. And that is JERROD Carmichael. I think that's how you say his name. JERROD Carmichael is part of this movie. He has apparently been casted in this movie, and he is apparently one of the main characters, I believe, because if you look back on Transformers Facebook page and you see go to like July 27th or something like that, there was a live feed that happened during that day, and I believe it was also shown at TF Expo or something, I believe, and they showed off 10 minutes of behind the scenes with Michael Bay, and Mark Wahlberg appeared, and JERROD Carmichael. Who's JERROD Carmichael? He's apparently a dude that has his own show on NBC or ABC. Don't correct me on that, but yes, he's part of this movie. I had no idea that he was part of this movie, but yes, there you go. Just wanted to state it, let's get out of my system, because I completely forgot to talk about him, and I don't know anything about him. Looks cool. Looks like he's gonna do good in the movie. Hope he's funny. Hope he's cool. There you have it. So, but anyways, let's get down to our TF5 theory for today. So today's TF5 theory is all about Megatron. Now, we've talked about Megatron a lot on this channel. We've talked about reasons why he might transform into a dragon. We talked about his robot mode. We talked about him looking like Galvatron. We've talked about a lot of things, but the one thing that we haven't talked about on this channel is how does he go from Megatron, how does he go from Galvatron to Megatron? How did that happen? Here's my theory for you guys. My theory is this: Galvatron evolves into Megatron. Now, how does that work? Now, a great example, and this has actually happened. This is a great example, and that is Ultron from Age of Ultron. Remember Ultron? He was like person played by James Spader, Marvel Cinematic Universe, all that stuff. He evolved 3 times, or 2 times actually. He was one, that broken robot. Then he was his original form, like the form that we see him. And then he becomes Ultron Prime at the end, when he has like all these extra layers of armor put onto him. So, to me, if Galvatron's going to turn back to Megatron and he's going to get a bit of new armor, maybe he goes back to KSI, he gets a little bit more of that Transformium, ejects it into himself, and then he adds more armor to himself, and he takes back the name Megatron, and then while that's happening, he scans a beast mode. Maybe that's how it happens. But the other theory that a lot of people are talking about is that maybe Galvatron goes back to KSI, he grabs the head of Megatron, they transfer, they combine into one, and then they get all those parts. But I just believe that maybe he just evolves into it. Maybe he just injects more Transformium into himself, and then he just adds more armor into himself, and he just slaps the name Megatron back to himself. So, but that's just me. That's all I know. There's not a whole lot more to talk about. That is really what I have for you guys. But some people were asking me about how do you think this is possible? Well, if you look again at Megatron's robot mode, again, the shoulders and the arms look similar to Galvatron's. And if you guys don't believe me, take a look for yourselves. Am I right or am I wrong? You tell me. But that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this TF5 theory. That is my theory on how Galvatron becomes Megatron again. And let me know, what do you guys think of this theory? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? What are your opinions on it? What do you guys think? How do you think Galvatron will become Megatron? And also, how do you guys feel about JERROD Carmichael being in this movie? Because I completely forgot to talk about him, but good thing I talked about it in this video. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are Rollout Nation, and we always roll out. Our next video will either be about Vortex or, please hope to God, the Onslaught robot mode concept art. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, we are Rollout Nation, and we always roll out. See you next time.